Every day, I wake up with one goal. Today, I'm gonna make someone happy. That's the goal for my day. And for the entire day, I try to make the minimum effort I could to make someone's day change in a good way. That's what I'd like to tell you today. How to make someone happy. How to become a true radiance to someone. Two things of my speech. First of all, I'd like to talk about a very common misunderstanding people have regarding this topic. And second of all, I'd like to share my own personal experience and what I think is the truthful way of making someone happy. Starting with the common misunderstanding. What I had, my definition of radiance previously was kind actions towards others. Like I see someone and they seem sad. I'd go up to that friend and start saying nice things like, oh, everything will be all right. I believe in you. You're doing the best you can do, and everything's going to be fine. Those were the things that I considered as radiance. I believed that my truthful and nice actions would make them happy. But when I was in such a situation, when I was feeling unfortunate and miserable, and people around me would say such a thing, I didn't necessarily feel better. In fact, a couple of years back, when my grandfather passed away, I received a lot of text messages, very careful messages saying, Minyong, are you fine? I'm really sorry for you, and time will solve everything. And I was grateful for my friends to take care of me. But the one thing that helped me the most was the most quiet friend I had who personally came to the funeral and sat next to me the entire time. She was the one who lifted my spirits and reminded me that there was another day upcoming. And I should probably minimize this misery as possible because that is another responsibility that I have. This leads to the second part of my speech. How can you make someone truly happy? As I've mentioned previously, making someone happy doesn't come from the stroke of light that I used to pursue. Saying nice things, oh, everything's going to be all right, trapping them into this compliment prison. No, I don't think that's the way it works. Warmth is not delivered through this instant effect, but rather it's a very precious process that takes time. I say, people say, show, not tell. But I think a better way of phrasing this in such a situation, when you want to pursue radiance, become the radiance for someone, it's rather exist, not show or tell. Because for me, that was what actually caused radiance within me and helped me the most in such situations. And I'd like to recommend those people who want to become a radiance to others to simply start by being next to that person. And by that, I do not mean necessarily holding their hand, hugging them, making sure they feel safe, but rather making sure they're not alone and that they're not trapped within their depressed minds all by themselves. The simple beginning of an anti-detachment could actually make them feel so much better than striking them with a light that they never asked for. This is what I truly believe is radiance. And another way I want to make people happy, as I mentioned before. Thank you.